Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Company Goes 1 replay. Spawn on the south side as the US player, we have Contador. Spawn on the north side as the Wehr player, we have Fresheg, or Fresheg? Fresheg. How do you divide up this word? It's clearly two syllables, but where do you divide it? Fresheg or Fresheg? I have no idea. The US player is at least nice and easy. Why does sometimes my avatar model winks when I look over to the left? It annoys the crap out of me.
Point taken. It's all on.
That has to be in the replay. That's definitely not to me.
Construction is done. Good enough for army work.
Over here, we've got the Pioneers captured the fuel point. Munitions points being captured on up as well. We do have a triple engineer opener for the US players, who's going for a lot of cabin pressure. It looks like double pioneer opener for the Wehr player. Volksgrenadiers have been employed now, eyeing perhaps to push on forward. In system, impossible day choker, they don't. What does that even mean? That's a system. Wait, is somebody hacking? What is going on here? Anybody in the chat knows what's going on with that, with the system information that's popping up?
Pioneers reporting fuel location captured.
I don't understand what's going on with that right there. I'm pretty sure the Whisper is heading to one of these players. I don't think it's definitely not heading to me.
MG-42 reporting. MG ready.
I'm not so sure what's going on. It feels like I'm being one side of the conversation.
Pioneers here.
So I'm just getting a little bit confused, honestly.
Pioneers has
The Wehrmacht player is perhaps does not avoiding the engagement here. The engineers are trying to push their way forward. The light cover there of the Pioneers is being very handy. Does back away a little bit, trying to capture the point, but looks like he's just at the maximum range. Volksgrenadier eyeing the heavy cover there. Riflemen are pushing their way forward, trying to engage the Volksgrenadier, but the Volksgrenadier, of course, do have heavy cover, while the Rifleman only has a bit of light cover here and there. Do fall back on the far side of the fence. Up north, we've got the Pioneers and Engineers now engaging.
MG-42 reporting.
On the right side, I got the Riflemen being suppressed. Over here, do have the Engineers being forced on back. These Riflemen starting to engage the Volksgrenadiers, and the Riflemen over here starting to push their way forward, perhaps towards this munitions point. Riflemen are going to be capturing that munitions point, no problem. And looks like the engineers here are being engaged by the MG-42. Over here, engineers and riflemen are trying to hunt down the Pioneers. And the Pioneers will back off towards this standard strategic point, or perhaps onto the VP itself. Engineers going to get inside the garrison once again. The MG-42 is still in the region, so will be able to fire upon the house, no problem. Flamer Engineer.
Supply lines are broken.
I have captured that point. These Pioneers have captured this standard point. And we do have the wire being pointed out here by the Volksgrenadier. Very nice.
We're losing territory.
Up north, we've got the Riflemen eyeing for this fuel point.
Cowards attack our forward
None of the VPs have been captured by any player. Is this annihilation match or mutual annihilation? Even though still not exactly sure that's not necessarily how that phrase is supposed to go. We're going to have a massive flank here on the MG-42, including a Flamer. These forces will just maintain and draw fire as these forces now force on back. Very good engagement there by the US player. The Wehrmacht player has triple MG-42 That's quite a bit of MG42. Riflemen do get suppressed there. They don't have the grenade research.
Pioneer squad at full complement.
And we do also have some landmines being deployed on out by these engineers.
Sniper here.
A Wehrmacht sniper has been deployed.
Okay. Think you can handle it?
Pioneers are making their advance. 3 MGs. Yep. No, that's a lie. A bold-faced lie. We got a minesweeper out now in the field. Very nice. This landmine may be found. And does get found.
We have a lot of incoming fire.
Looks like 2 strategic points or victory points are being captured on up by the Wehrmacht player. Soon it's going to be double captured in favor. The US player will start being counted, have a countdown against them. Survey the battlefield, so that's the defensive doctrine. So the defensive doctrine has been selected. Over here, we do have the US player. So it's 1 command point. I don't think he has enough time for 2. So I don't think he selected doctrine just yet. So we got defensive versus something. Likely infantry. Infantry is pretty much the standard. Could be for airborne. But seeing all these MG42s, he needs to deploy a mortar. He has deployed a weapons support center. Hopefully a mortar is being deployed. Nope, he's going for a counter sniper. Which can also be useful versus MG42s as well. Overall, a bit passive. With the amount of MG42s, you can't be super aggressive, or you'll just get a lot of manpower bleed. Minesweepers are in rush on forward. They, of course, will spot these forces. No, they're lying down on mine. Bit forward.
This is Able Company territory now.
Flamer engineers ready to advance. MG42 is being deployed on up, but this could get some good damage here onto the Volksgrenadiers, getting multiple models down there. There was a sniper. Yeah, the sniper's still there. MG4 and the engineers do fall back in time.
One of our munitions points.
No landmine their retreat path. Overall, not a very good advance by the US player. Please tell me it's a mortar. No, still no mortar being deployed on now.
Sniper's got us zeroed in.
Sniper does get a good hit there.
There's a goddamn hornet's nest here.
The riflemen are inside the garrison. US sniper advancing slowly. Iron counter snipe does get a hit there on the MG team, so revealing himself there. And now allowing the riflemen to advance forward. Don't see frag research just yet. Riflemen still receiving some fire here from the MG42, which is a good way to distract them. There's a Wehrmacht landmine there, which could be deadly.
Observation posts report we are losing a sector.
Supply yard has complete. He's likely rushing for a Greyhound, but he's reinforcing the squads back at home. And MG42 is falling him back. He does force them back. This one is still set on up.
Triage center ready.
Over here, Schimwagen has been deployed out. Probably eyeing to hunt down that sniper, or at least spot him. Sniper is advancing. Rifleman still inside the garrison. Wehrmacht sniper not firing a shot just yet. Perhaps eyeing for a counter snipe. There's a Wehrmacht landmine right there. And run backwards. Run directly backwards. No, he does not find the landmine. He was so close.
Down.
We destroyed them.
Enemy unit down. Maybe a pioneer that went down over here.
Composition B is in. Troops can now make sticky bombs.
Sticky bombs having to point out a
Our
little
front
bit
lines are
early.
collapsing.
There's a U.S. landmine right there. Shimvagen could find it. He could. He may get a sticky bomb off right there. Hunting down the sniper. The sniper does avoid it.
Done building here.
And getting some good rear armor hits there on the Shimvagen. Does get a good hit there. Another sniper there. Are there two Wehrmacht snipers? I don't know why. It sounds like those two Wehrmacht snipers, but maybe it's the U.S. sniper and the Wehrmacht sniper firing away around the same time. Yeah, that's an MG42. That's an MG42. Yeah, it just looks like only one Wehrmacht sniper at the time being. They're just MG42s everywhere, so both sides are being very, very passive. The VPs are in a neutral capture state. The US player has lost some, but it's a negligible amount. Shimvagen's facing the wrong direction, so... Yep, now he's facing the right direction. He does not find this landmine, so that sniper can still find that landmine.
Aerial recon is now available.
We do have
Air
airborne,
support is asking for a target.
airborne versus defensive, and the strafing run could annihilate the snipers. That's a recon. Trying to find the sniper. It did briefly reveal it. Ooh. He must realize how close it's been. Finding that landmine is actually a really big boon for the US player, because that sniper's been so close to that landmine so many times.
Come on, we can do this.
Pretty standoffish, this map. Both sides probably have a lot of manpower stored up because of lack of just killing each other. We do have a tank depot here. It's going to go for a Sherman tank, likely. I don't think it's going for... Oh, damaged engine. But I have a good feeling it's going for a Sherman tank and not for a M10 or Hellcat.
One of our sectors.
Because at this point, a Sherman tank would be a very good power swing. We have a Pack 30 in reserve. He does have enough fuel for a Crocodile, which would be an unusual option, but possible at this point in time.
Our supply lines are being threatened.
Rifle squad is being engaged.
Sniper does find a good hit there. Ooh, finds a landmine as well. Flamer engineers do get suppressed there. We may see a strafing run onto this MG. Probably not. Does get a good hit there. Wehrmacht sniper is... not sure where it's at the moment. Shimvagen's trying to hunt down the US sniper. US sniper is right there. So that US sniper is plenty safe. He just needs to go down south, and he won't be able to won't be able to engage him. May find him over the hedge, but that's about it. Does find the 30 cal. I noticed we did see some more landmines. Yeah, landmines right there. Shimvagen is still patrolling around. Tank depot, Sherman tank. Not every day you see a Sherman tank. Shimvagen still trying to pursue that sniper. That's an engineer squad. The sniper is right here. Riflemen do get suppressed there. Engineers do find some good angles there on the Shimvagen. The Shimvagen may go down. Yeah, damage engine. That's going to be a dead Shimvagen. Going to stand and fight. Monster doesn't even get single burst deployed. And taking out that Shimvagen means this Sherman tank will be largely unseen. Do have a Panzer Command, so both players have teched up rapidly. We may see a Panzer IV, Panther, or Ostwind. Another recon run, and just a standard recon run. There's not seeing anything major. Does get a nice sniper shot there. Though honestly, now think about it, the recon run tells him where the sniper is and isn't. And the fact that the recon run spotted no sniper there means he was able to take that shot with impunity. So, even seeing nothing is a good sign. That's the great thing about Recon Run. It tells you everything you need to know, whether where the enemy is and where the enemy isn't. Another Recon Run over here. Register Artillery raining on in. No strafing run up north, but did potentially see that Warframan half track. Oh, here comes a strafing run.
Enemy unit down.
Oh! That was nasty. How much do you lose there? At least a Volksgrenadier? Oh, let's switch over to the Wehrmacht player. What does he have remaining? He lost a Volksgrenadier, and I think lost all of his Pioneers. Now he doesn't have anything of Pioneer, didn't even have a Pioneer to finish off the Panzer Command. Oh, that was horrible. That was horrendous.
The Americans are capturing a sector.
Finds a landmine, however, in return. Let's keep the US player spotted just so we know, because there's more column options for the US player. We do have a Hellcat here. He does also have a Sherman tank as well. The Sherman tank, I don't think he's even been spotted yet. It has 0 kills at the moment, so I don't think he has been spotted or even fired a shot off yet. So he has deployed out 2 armored assets. We are seeing something deployed out by the Panzer Command. Panther's being deployed on out, using all of his remaining fuel. Does not have a Kampfkraft center, so no veterancy at the moment. Over here, we do have the riflemen and engineers moving forward. And does find another landmine there. And charging forward, he does not have the base MGs at the moment, so he's able to run in the base. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Here comes another strafing run. Okay, it doesn't wipe up the MG, doesn't pick up the sniper either. As much as I don't like to see snipers, I don't like seeing these strafing runs on the base. There's a reason why in Company Heroes 2 they were removed. The US player probably should start getting some observation posts on munitions points, though he is a little bit low on manpower at the moment. He does have some armored assets, so he doesn't need to deploy out anything more at the moment. Has 4 riflemen, could pass get a bar upgrade as well. Pack 38 pushes the way forward, Panthers pushes the way forward, MG42 couldn't sport. There is some Wehrmacht landmines still scattered about, but I don't see any US landmines. Oh great, I got some spam bots. Oh wait, held review, that's why it didn't show up on my feed. Looks like my spam bot filter on YouTube managed to grab some stuff before being posted, that's why I didn't see it spammed out just yet. Which is good. Those are not going to be published. Sherm tank severely wounded, does spot the Hellcat there, point blank range. Hellcat does get a bounce right there, hasn't really fired, he really lost that Sherm tank, really didn't have to. Hellcat could have pushed forward and ward away that Panther, but
we're losing a fuel sector.
losing that Sherman tank is a big deal. That was a power unit on the field, wanted to deploy around the lightweight Wehrmacht infantry units, but now there's nothing. He could just retain the infantry. We do have a second Hellcat deployed on the field who will be needed to hunt down the Panther. Now, the Wehrmacht player can deploy out Ostwind. What is this being deployed on out? Knights Cross Holders. He does actually need assault infantry, any sort of infantry really. But heavy infantry is probably a little bit better, so we can use it to capture points, assault this point primarily. MG42 is capturing the VP. MG42s are capturing points, but not being also successful.
Germans are seizing territory.
Painkiller here.
MG42 capturing the point, but it's not really an important point to capture anyways. Panther trying to get some shots on the rifleman, largely failing, and we've got the engineers streaming on for as well. MG42 is doing a full retreat there. Panthers are being repaired. We will see a sticky bomb. No, we will not see a sticky bomb there on off the Panther. That's Crossroads making their advance, ripping apart the engineers. Perhaps they need to focus down the low health one, but sustaining too much fire there. They're not invincible. And they're no level veterancy as well. When's the last time you see unvetted Knights crossholders? I don't see a count graph deployed for his opponent either. Nope, there's a count graph center. Something got researched recently. You got Vet 1 light vehicles. The Warfermen do have some veterancy. Looks like it was a light vehicle veterancy, which also affects, of course, the AT gun. No infantry of veterancy. Warferman barrage is raining on in. Perhaps trying Ivory here. Sticky bomb likely does connect on to the Panther, but we do have the base MGs now firing away against these forces. Suppressing all these infantry. Hellcats now charging on forward. Does get a double bounce there. Panther's one that does take there and engage. We got our bomb run onto the Panther tank. Good damage there onto the Hellcat. Trying to avoid the bombs. Got splashed quite a bit there, even losing the MG42. Warfermans have fired their barrages, so can't engage these Hellcats with them. AT gun now under siege.
American unit is ready to make their drop.
Not really lucky. And he wasn't very aggressive in return. He had only one Volksgrenadier. I think the third MG42 was just too many. 2 can be fine, but 3, that was way too much. He needed more Volksgrenadiers in the beginning, and then the game would definitely be different. Overall, both players just spent time not engaging each other most of the game. And that's the end of the replay. This is Adam Grade saying thank you for watching.